So welcome to this Inato class. I'm gonna show you how to play the Inato and some different techniques. Some of you already know some techniques, and maybe we find new techniques while exploring the instrument. This is exploration. For the people who don't know yet, Inato is a vessel flute, three vessels. They tuned in different ways, but together all tones fit together within a harmonic scale. So any tone you play will fit with the other note. There are many ways to blow it. One of the ways people do is making a nice long tone. So this is how it sounds like. So when you have the instrument for the first time, first you need to find out where the holes are. You have two thumb holes. You have two holes here for the middle finger, and then you have these two fingers left for the holes in front. So 6 holes in total. It's important you cover the holes or uncover them. When you do half, you get half notes, which can be nice when it has a reason to do it. And the most common way to blow it for most people is, imagine you whistle with your mouth. You do. Try. Nice long note. Okay, now do the same without sound. Steady, yeah? Steady. That really helps. Oh, maybe they want to join?
No, I think
okay, that's fine. That's exact amount of air you need to blow the Inato. When I blow too loud, you get that. When I blow too slow, it's like a balloon emptying. So it's like the wave on the beach. The wave comes steady. While the beach is steady, you climb on your surfboard, you do your expression. Before the wave ends, you jump off. That way. Now when you know how to play the Inato, it's nice when you start it, when you don't move any hole, you just stay one note, you make a long note. And when you listen to that note, very good in silence, sometimes you can hear your heartbeat, but you also know where your tension is while you're getting in the end of your breath. So that's a very good training. The more you train, the more steady you will get. So we have 3 flutes, we know how to blow, but you have 6 holes. What do we do with these holes? Well, the idea about the instrument is you can do anything you like with these holes. You can open them, you can close them in any order. There are 6 holes, we have 13 notes, and there are like 27 combinations we can make. And so imagine I go play and I open the hole randomly in any order until they're all open, and then I will play them again randomly and close them all, and then I will do the same again. Listen to the differences. Every time you can make a different combination. In the beginning it's difficult to see how you move your fingers because you're not used. You're very like this and holding it. The idea is when you have your hands here with pressure, you can let go of all fingers. You hold it between 2 hands and your fingers are free to move. These 2 fingers, these 2 help, they help to hold it. And when it's still difficult for you, you go lay down on your couch or on your bed with a pillow here, pillow there, and you also can play like this, so you have a balance instead of going down completely. That's also a way.
It's nice playing it lying.
Lying is nice,
yeah.
So what is before we go on to playing it, It's also possible to play this instrument on somebody's head. This part will go here. These two will go above here. I think it's called cranium, and it will resonate to the inner ear and will make people's mind wonder where the sound comes from, through the ear or through a very delicate bone conduction. So when people sit, be sure they are in a lazy chair, a little bit backwards, so you have a good place to play, because when it's too high, we tend to push too hard. And when this is pushed too hard onto the head, is not really nice. It's actually, you're holding it and it only slightly touches. Yes, it rests, but nothing more. So not the weight of your hands also. When somebody's laying on the bed, you can sit behind it on the chair and play on the head like that. But also playing near to somebody can be really nice. I know a person who has a young daughter. She lays in the bed, the daughter lays here, and she plays on the head while the daughter is laying on the body. And also heard about it, people with sick people, they go sit, they put the sick people here against the body and play like that. It's a very nice way. So, we have an instrument, we know how to blow it. Now how are we going to use our fingers? You can use them randomly, that is nice, that's the idea, but you also can do different things. So now I go explain a little about how the notes on this instrument work. If it's too complicated for you, just skip it and you go to the next part. So it works like this. Imagine the black keys on the piano. When you play them, they always sound good together. That's what we call a pentatonic scale. Well, this flute has a pentatonic scale of G, and it has 4 notes of that pentatonic scale. It's a minor scale, like a sad scale. Do 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 do. That's funny. I only have 2 holes, but I make 4 notes. How's that possible?
All closed.
All closed is the first note. Closing the bottom one is the second note. Closing that and opening this one, the third note. And having all open, the 4 notes. So with 2 fingers, I can make 4 notes. This one, the front one, has the same scale, only 1 octave higher. So when I play them together, I get an octave. But this is a Inato in C minor, not in G minor. It's the 2 pipes in G minor, but still, this is the boss. This is the tuning itself. And around those 4 notes, I can go under with this pipe and above with that pipe. C minor. When I open this hole, I have the same C minor as this bass note, so we have a beautiful double drone. And with these 4 notes under our pitch of C, we can imagine like it's like chords, because we take the bass note down. So we can play a bass under the melody. Now the funny thing is, when you have the G minor scale going to the C minor scale, going again in the upper G minor scale, what you get, you can play all melody through the harmony, like a spiral. So that's funny. There's no instrument in the world that does that. Maybe the handpan. It's like maybe like the Inato on the handpans. But that's a way you can play a melody through the chords. You also can play only mathematical, like only do something on the right side. Or left side. Front pipe. Same fingers. If you do it with the back pipes, you get a really funny sound. It's like, yeah, it's like medieval almost. Yeah, or same pipes. And you see what I do? With my thumb, I close one of the holes, because these are the holes to play, but these three are the holes where the sound comes from. So when I close them with my thumb, I only play these two pipes. Or two pipes. So you can change many ways. Now I told you can have the holes open or closed, but you also can use half notes or slide. Imagine I go from the fifth drone here. I slide into the C drone. What's nice about that tone, you get a dissonant, and slowly it goes into space. That's really nice. With three notes. So you can do funny sounds with it. And since I made this instrument, I always thought about playing long, soft notes and nice, but while I started playing, also found out that you can do many rhythms. But you hear when I play, I'm a musician. For me it's difficult to play the Inato not like a musician, because I'm trained like that. And it's very nice for people who are not too trained to play flute or anything else. They do completely different things with this instrument. They can play in different ways. So you can use your voice, you can use your staccato, you can use strange sounds, you can sing with it, all kind of ways. So I introduced this instrument like a week ago to Abby, a little longer now. And I asked Abby to explore the dark side of the Inato. And I would like you to play only a little, like 2-3 minutes, with the techniques you found out. So this is not about playing a beautiful song. This is only about showing different techniques, because I cannot do them. He can. So come sit here with me and take your own flute. Yes, of course. That's one thing else I want to tell. The Inato is, of course, any instrument is handmade and different. Some are soft. Some have more high, other have more low, some have more air, some are louder, some are softer. So depends on the kind of instrument you have and the amount of air you are used to have. Some people use a lot of air when they breathe out, some only little. So every instrument will find its perfect match. Okay, the dark side of the Inato.
Of the moon.
Thank you. So what you hear, you will hear him singing with the instrument. And he uses another technique. I think it's like, and then in a rhythm. I cannot, but he can. But it's funny because you can go from very gentle to strange rhythms with a beat or other things, and that's a whole other part. And I know of people playing it in different ways than I do, so it's still we still explore this instrument in many ways. What's also about this instrument? It's a soft instrument, but the funny thing is it's soft, but the sound goes quite far, mostly under the other sounds and not over it. It's a great instrument for using in small spaces, but also outside in the forest. And what people think about the effect of the instrument is that also a bit depending on the key you have, is that it brings you in the moment. It takes you out of your thoughts, brings you into the moment. It levels the group, so it creates a safe spot. That's actually the reason the instrument is built. Also, the word Inato means innate, inborn, like you already know it. So I really believe that anybody can learn to play this instrument in many different ways. The most important thing is that you don't think, that you don't play for somebody else, but the instrument together with you is playing for yourself. You're listening to the sound comes out of the instruments. It's an extension of your breath. And you listen to yourself. So together with the other people, you are the listener. So what's funny now, go on, we have 4 Inatos. When not everybody breathes at the same time, you get a field. Listen, you get a drone. In the church, in a big place, 3, 4, 5 Inatos, some people playing only the drone, and then some people change notes. You get a beautiful choir. Not too close, yeah, that's good, okay. There we go. Now I want you to ask you to play with every breath, only change one note. One note change a breath, not more. Now 2 notes a breath. And now we change whatever we like, but we try to listen not what we play, but we anticipate what the others play. It's difficult to get a rhythm. Eh? with all the background noise. That's another thing. When you play Inato, find a spot where it's silent. It's really important. Yeah. I think we covered some of this now about the ways to play the Inato. So important is the volume, the expression of your breath, the way you use your fingers, the way you hold the instrument, and for the rest it's mostly important you play it as much as you can and explore new worlds and share it with other people. There is a class on the moment in the United States given by Ellen every week, every 2 weeks people come together. They can play together and they exchange knowledge. It's an experiment for half a year. If that works, maybe we find a more open way to do an online Inato course of class about how to play it and especially to share knowledge and music together. So thank you. Okay. So it's difficult to hear each other. Go sit a little bit closer. This is only, and try one more time, really close. Sorry about the mic, but it's mostly to hear if you can hear each other. It's way better. I can hear all of you now. Okay, now let's play only without a rhythm. Thank you. Now we are on. I only want to have one recording of the first functional Inato build at Svaram for future use.